Chicago Bears Now is presented by our brand new sponsor. We are proud to present Roan to you guys, the commuter shirt, this dress shirt. I'm a huge fan of it. Roan offers it. Versatile, flexible, breathable dress shirts to make you look good, feel good, play good, and not feel like you have to change clothes at the end of the day. Get started today by going to roan.com/chat. Promo code chat to get 20% off at checkout. It's roan.com/chat. Big fan of their dress shirts. We'll tell you more about them later on in the show. Speaking of, on today's show, we're going to welcome back N'Keal Harry as he's been activated from IR. Limited in practice today. We'll talk about that. Notable injury updates beyond N'Keal Harry. Plus, is this player on the trade block for Chicago? We'll explore all of that and more. And while you're at it, subscribe to the channel. Let's hit the 54,000 subs as soon as possible. I would like to be there by the end of Thursday Night Football because we'll be live for a watch party as well. So subscribe, and let's get this show started. N'Keal Harry is back. He was activated off IR yesterday. Should play this week. Not fully ready to commit that. He could be inactive for one more week. The Bears injury report for today came out, and he was actually limited, but it was a walkthrough, so it was a practice estimation, so we'll see if he goes. The Bears clearly need help at receiver. I mean, let's be honest. Even a N'Keal Harry, who has been disappointing in his career and has not played for the Bears yet, I think could actually provide a bit of a boost. I'll plug him in at wide receiver 3 here. This is clearly a very loose depth chart. After Mooney as wide receiver 1 and St. Brown at wide receiver 2, it's kind of a crapshoot. With Pringle's on IR, he'd probably be your wide receiver 3 if healthy. Velus Jones Jr., I want to see him play more, but he's got a lot to prove. Dante Pettis, Ihmir Smith-Marsette, we kind of know the deal with those two at this point. Throw him in there if he's ready to go. I'm not saying give him 80% of snaps, but can he play a third of the snaps, a quarter? I mean, come on. Let's go. Let's get N'Keal Harry out there. If he's been activated, he should be ready to go. At least make him active, play him in the red zone, something like that. He's a big body target. I was intrigued when they traded for him. It was a bummer when he got hurt. Let's see what the kid can do. I'm excited to see him play. Should N'Keal Harry get snaps right away? I say yes. Type Y for yes or in for no. Let me know in the comment section below. Y for yes, in for no. Should N'Keal Harry get snaps at receiver right away? Here's my takeaway at wide receiver right now. Darnell Mooney, Equinemius St. Brown, yeah, they're your top two guys right now. They've earned that. I respect it. But after that, instead of Dante Pettis and Ihmir Smith-Marsette, N'Keal Harry and Velus Jones Jr. should get snaps over them. Maybe it doesn't happen this week on a short week, and I get that. But by Monday Night Football in Week 7 against the Patriots, Pettis and Smith-Marsette out, Harry, Velus Jones Jr. in. That is my opinion. That's what I would like to see. And that's if they don't trade for a receiver, by the way. That is how I think the pecking order should go. We'll see what happens for Luke Getsy's offense, but I think N'Keal Harry and Velus Jones Jr. should get opportunities because Smith-Marsette, critical mistake, and Dante Pettis, he can't catch the ball. Stone hands Pettis right now, so that is what I would do. Let's get to more injury stuff here. Jaylon Johnson, is he playing this week? Certainly appears to be the case. He's been a full participant in the walkthroughs, so an estimation that he would have been a full participant at practice. He also told 670 The Score that he's going to return this week, and let's be honest, they've missed him badly in general, but they really missed him against Minnesota. I mean, Justin Jefferson's just running wild on the Bears in that first half. Bears made adjustments. I'll give them credit, but it took way too long. At least if Jaylon Johnson's out there, sure, he's going to get beat some, but at least you got a better player to give yourself a chance to guard the best receiver in football, if not one of the best receivers in Justin Jefferson. You look at the depth chart. If he gets back, you actually feel okay about things because Kendall Vilder all of a sudden is playing pretty well. Had a nice interception of Kirk Cousins. Kyler Gordon in the second half played pretty good. Bad first half again, but I thought he bounced back, probably played his best half of football in that second half against the Minnesota Vikings. That was good to see. Jaylon Jones played hard while he was in there, so that's the good thing of Jaylon Johnson being out is he got to get that experience, but you get Jaylon back, Jaylon Johnson, Vilder on the other side, Gordon in the slot. You at least feel better about things for the rest of this season. Hopefully he's back, and hopefully he can play the rest of this year without getting injured. Coming up, a couple more injury updates I want to hit you guys on as well. But first, we got to tell you about our brand new sponsor, and that, of course, is Roan, the commuter shirt. This dress shirt that I'm rocking is the most flexible shirt. I'll just be honest with you guys. Tell you a little personal deal about me. You guys have probably told. I don't rock dress shirts. I'm a t-shirt and short sleeve golf polo guy, right? Dress shirts a lot of the time are uncomfortable. They're stiff. As a big and tall guy, a lot of the time they're too tight. They don't fit. They kind of make me look, give me a bigger beer gut than I want to show. I'm usually not a fan of dress shirts. But with Rhone, their 4 fabric shirts are very comfortable. They're breathable. They're flexible. I can go straight from work to the golf course, roll up the sleeves. It's kind of a stretchy, dry fit type of material here. I can play 18 in this easily. I can go to happy hour right after work. I can go to dinner. I can throw on a little suit jacket and go to a wedding or a funeral if, God forbid, I have to go to a funeral. Rhone is the most flexible dress shirts out there, the commuter shirt. Go check it out. Get 20% off by going to rhone.com/chat. Big fan of our new sponsor there. Use promo code CHAT when you go to rhone.com/chat. That's going to get you 20% off at checkout. Look good, play good, and most importantly, feel good. That's why I haven't worn dress shirts in the past. Now I am with Rhone. All right, more injury stuff here. Injury report, obviously, Jaylon Johnson, I mentioned, was full. So was Dane Cruikshank. Those are projections by the Bears because they were walkthrough practices. Matthew Adams placed on injured reserve. So Matt Adams, he's going to miss at least 4 weeks with a calf injury, so he heads to IR. We'll see what the Bears do at linebacker. Obviously, Nick Morrow and Roquan Smith will continue to play a lot, but in 3 linebacker sets, I would expect Joe Thomas, but maybe we see Jack Sanborn. We'll get to him in a second. And then, again, N'Keal Harry limited with a ankle injury coming off IR, but I hope he's active for this game. Speaking of Sanborn, should the Bears give him a chance at that Sam linebacker spot? We know Morrow and Roquan, they're going to be your primary backers in nickel, but when you go into the full 4-3 mode, I would almost rather see Sanborn than Joe Thomas. Not that Thomas has been bad, but I want to see Sanborn get a chance. Type 1 for yes, type 0 for no. Should the Bears get the undrafted rookie free agent a chance? I'd like to see it 1 for yes or 0 for no. All right, could Robert Quinn be on the trade block? Pro Football Network listed Quinn as an NFL trade candidate. A lot to dissect here. Number one, Quinn hasn't really produced this year. Let's just be honest. I thought he got a couple nice pressures against Minnesota, but overall I think he's looked a half step slower. He just hasn't been the guy he was last year, and I think we all knew that was going to be the case. You're changing schemes from a 3-4 to a 4-3, which he's been good in both schemes in his career, but that's still an adjustment. He's a year older than he was, and let's be honest. The chances of repeating 18.5 sacks last year, it just wasn't realistic. That's why I said coming into the year, 8 to 10 sacks. I'd be very happy with that. Well, he's only got 1. He's never been a great run defender, and if you're not getting consistent pressure, that's not ideal. Only has 6 tackles, 1 sack, 2 QB hits. Couple more pressures in the last few weeks, but does not look like the guy last year. He's kind of been this guy in his career. He's topsy-turvy, and now that he's into his early 30s now, you wonder if he can get back to elite form. I think he can, but it certainly has been a slow start. My point in outlining all of this is his trade value has certainly dipped. If you thought you could get, say, a second before the season, what are you getting right now? 4th? Not that I wouldn't even take a 4th. I might, because then he's off your books moving forward as well, which is appealing financially, but I don't know. It would be nice if he strung together a couple of strong games. Like, say, you got 3 games until the trade deadline. Can he get 2-3 sacks? Get to 4 sacks by the trade deadline? Maybe a team throws a 3rd at you. That would be appealing. But if a team's like, yeah, we'll give you a 5th, I'd probably rather just keep him at that point in time and maybe try to trade him this offseason. So we'll see what happens, but Quinn has certainly dipped in production. His trade value has certainly dipped. Not the best start for the veteran pass rusher. Predict it for us. Will Robert Quinn get traded? Simple question. Type T for trade or type K for keep. Bears end up keeping him. What do you guys think is going to happen? T for trade, K for keep. If I had to lean right now, I'd probably say K for keep. Just because I don't think the trade value is there. And, of course, that was probably the risk of keeping him on into the season as he doesn't play as well, and it hurts his trade value. But, the Bears may not have gotten great offers in the offseason. T for trade, K for keep. Let us know what you guys think. And, by the way, hit that subscribe button here on Chicago Bears Now. Like I said, we're chasing 54,000 subs. All the subs already. You guys are legends. Thank you guys very much. Let's keep it moving here. Share the link with a friend. It's youtube.com/Bears Now. Trying to continue to grow this Chicago Bears Now family.